This is the Backlog Exposed podcast with Kevin Lane and Joel Rubel, bringing you weekly discussions on gaming as well as quick insights into sports, entertainment, and anything else that they can think of. Be sure to check out the backlogexposed.com, where you can listen to the podcast and get links to Twitter, Discord, YouTube, and Facebook.
I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And we are
The Backlog
Exposed.
Now, gear up and get ready because this backlog is about to be exposed.
What's going on, everybody? February 13, 2019, episode 42. I'm going solo. Kevin is out in Florida moving again. This dude moves more than a moving company, I swear. Anyway, it'll be a short, quick podcast. I'm going to come at you with a couple of facts of Apex Legends, Fortnite, and then I'm going to throw in some Blackout. If anybody follows Twitter here the last couple of weeks, you're going to notice that they're back and forth on why Fortnite is going to go under due to Apex Legends coming out, blah, blah, blah. And then you got people that play both games coming out going, why can't you just play both games? They're both fun. Why does one have to outdo the other? It's kind of hard to say. I know all the big streamers, Dr. Disrespect, Ninja, all those guys are getting paid to play Apex Legends because that's what they do. That's what their job is to do, is play these games. Fortnite's been out for, a little over, a year, 2 years now. And I think Epic Games is afraid that, it's just going to go under. But I don't know. I highly doubt it. Apex Legends there's a couple of stats that I was reading earlier. They signed 25 million players in the first week. If you think about that, 25 million players in 1 week. It took Fortnite 3 months to hit 30 million users. I mean, numbers are numbers at the end of the day. This game's been out since February 12th. I don't think it'll take over Fortnite. I think it's definitely going to draw numbers from Fortnite. But I don't think it's going to crush it. I give it a couple weeks, and I bet Apex and Fortnite are probably, I wouldn't say even, but closer than what they are now. You gotta remember, man, they're both free games. So you're going to have people jump ship. They're going to go back and forth all day. I mean, it's not new. If you go all the way back to H1N1 or H1Z1, whatever that game was back in the day, that was your first battle royale. That's where Shroud was playing. That's where Ninja was playing. All those guys were playing those games. And then PUBG came out. PUBG destroyed that game due to the fact that there was so much advanced going on in it. PUBG dominated for a while, then out come Fortnite. Fortnite had way better content, a lot of updates, blah, blah, blah. It shut down. I wouldn't say it shut down PUBG. PUBG's still going strong, but it took a good chunk of its numbers. But with Fortnite and Apex being so different, I would say, in comparison, I don't think Apex is going to shut down Fortnite. I don't think Apex is going to do to Fortnite what Fortnite did to PUBG or PUBG did to H1. So if I was a Fortnite player, which I'm not anymore, I just can't get into it that much anymore, I wouldn't be too worried about it. If you're an Apex Legend, it's way too early to even tell, so I wouldn't even stress that either. I have played the game quite a bit. It's a fun game. Apex is fun. It's a different way to play. To me, it's slower. It's not as fast paced as I'm used to. Like even Fortnite is sort of more fast paced when it gets down to it. Apex has a lot of different weapons. The attachment, to me, the looting screen is real slow and sloppy. adding your attachments. I do like the fact that it tells you what's going to work with your gun before you even pick it up. That's pretty cool. I like that. Sniping's fun. It's a little difficult, but it is fun. I like doing it still on Apex. I think they're going to be okay regardless. Those two games are going to hold their own. They're both going to. Well, Fortnite's making a ton of money as it is already, but I'm pretty sure within the next few months they're going to release how much money Apex is starting to make. They're going to be right up there in the millions, just like Fortnite. Two totally different games though. Fortnite and Apex, completely different. Yeah, it's a battle royale game, but it's completely different. Way different weapons, way different everything. You can't add attachments in Fortnite and all that stuff. You can't build an Apex, so it's completely different. If you want to compare games and gameplay, Apex and Blackout is more similar than Fortnite due to the fact that both Apex and Blackout you can pick up weapons, you can pick up attachments and stuff like that. So it's a little different, or it's more comparable than Apex and Fortnite in my opinion. But I don't play Fortnite that much anymore. My kids play it a lot, so they play that the playground mode, or they go in there and build and create music and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. Keeps the kids entertained. I do believe a lot of the Fortnite players will check out Apex for a while, but I believe the vast majority of Fortnite is going to become more of a kid-based. I'd say between 12, 13 years older and younger, just because it's more of a kid-friendly game. Apex, you're not going to have a lot of kids. I would say maybe 8, 9 and up play that game, just for the fact that it's, you got to attachments. You got to know how to heal the weapon, or the screen's different. You got to hold up, go over, hit X to heal, and everything like that. While in Fortnite, you just R1 to it, hold the button, and it heals you. So it's Fortnite's way user friendly when it comes to kids. Apex is a little more advanced gaming the way the system's set up. So I wouldn't expect a lot of kids to come to that, which is what I've read in a lot of forums too. That a lot of people are saying that they hope the kids stay on the Fortnite side, and then the adults or teenagers come to the Apex side. But that's probably going to end up what's happening. I think the kids are going to try Apex because it's still cartoonish, got that Overwatch, Borderlands look to it. I think the kids will see it, get drawn into it, and then not like it as well as Fortnite because it's not as user friendly for younger kids. Which maybe that was part of their design. Maybe that's what they were trying to do is get Fortnite back to a kid-based game and Apex to a more advanced game. But I think it is kind of crazy that they're always comparing back and forth about these two games. They're total opposites. But I don't think Fortnite's going to go anywhere for a while. I mean, I think they've peaked already when Ninja and all those guys were really pushing it hard. I think that was their peak. They're on the downside now, but you're not gonna wake up tomorrow and Fortnite gonna be gone. That just isn't gonna happen. But I would definitely say give Apex a try. It is fun. It's interesting when you get down. I like how it tells you how many squads is left, but once you get down to 3 squads, it doesn't tell you how many people's left, which I think is cool because if you're playing Fortnite and you're playing more conservative all throughout the map, and it gets down to you and somebody else, you get tense. You gotta, you start playing a little different. Or if you're playing duos or squads, and you got a full squad of 4, but there's only one person left, everybody just spreads out, and it's an end all for that one player. But in Apex, it could be 3 teams of 3, and you not know it. So you still have to play the same way all the way through. You can't just split up and do your own thing because there might be 6 other people versus them only being 2 people. You don't know. So that's one good thing I like about Apex that I think they should incorporate into Fortnite and Blackout is you shouldn't know how many people is left once you get down to the last 5 people. It should just be a question mark. Makes you play smarter, play a little harder versus just tossing grenades everywhere and trying to hope for the best. That's about it for that part. I mean, I think you pretty much run Fortnite in the ground. It's always in the topics, but it's one of the hottest games out right now. It is what it is. No big deal. Jump over to Blackout. That's what we play mainly is Blackout. To me, that game is still fun. I just really like it. There's supposed to be an update coming the 19th, I believe. I'm hoping there's a new map change. I hope they add some new maps in there. I hope they get rid of mostly that desert, put something in there, man. It's just a waste of space. There's so much potential in that desert back there to go do something with. We ended up getting a couple of days ago. Me and Adam, Team Ram Tide, ended up getting another win, which was pretty cool. We enjoyed that. We don't win too often, but we can hold our own when it comes to kills. We're averaging. There at one time, I was averaging 21 kills over a 10-game span, which is not very good, but to me, that I'll take it. That's good. Anytime you can at least get 3 or 4 kills a game, 2 or 3 kills a game, you're doing all right. I mean, I've watched videos where somebody wins the game and their 1 kill was the last guy they killed. I mean, you play the game how you want to play it. Here lately, me and Adam have been just running and gunning. I mean, we'll run into a building and there could be 10 people, there could be 2. We don't know. We just run in and start shooting, and whoever wakes it out alive makes it out alive, and we go back to the lobby and start over again. No big deal. I know when I hope Blackout does what they do. What they're talking about is a map update, but who knows? Could be something as simple as a name change. We don't know. I don't know. We'll see. No one's really leaked the map yet, but we're due for a good update, good map change. Hopefully, some new weapons would be nice, or if they would. What they really need to do is just take out armor. That's what's getting on my nerves. Is there for a while, people were griping about it being too overpowered, talking about the sniper rifles being too overpowered, and they listened to those guys, and then they nerfed the sniper rifles, then they nerfed the body armor. To me, it's just get rid of the body armor. Your health is 150. Leave the trauma kits in. The max you can get is 200 health. That's it. And leave the weapons the way they are right now. That SOG 9, they just need to throw that thing in the trash. It's ridiculous. You could kill 2 people with 1 clip. It is that insane. But it is what it is. It's part of the gun. I think they need to divert back to the sniper rifles when they first came out and leave them as they were. People are talking about a sniper rifle hits too hard. That's what it's supposed to do. It's a one-shot kill. Like that's if it's in the head, it's a one-shot down. That's how it needs to be. It's a sniper rifle, crying out loud. You shouldn't be able to do that with an LMG. You shouldn't be able to do it with a pistol. Like even a shotgun, you shouldn't be able to do it with a shotgun. I mean, I've got one shot at 100 times in this game by a shotgun, but that's through all games. If you go play Apex, the shotguns are overpowered. You go play Fortnite, they're overpowered. For some reason, they just can't figure out the shotguns in any of these Battle Royale games because they're all overpowered. But if they would just go back with the sniper rifles, put them back like they were, I think that was the funnest part. If you're going to make sniper rifles overpowered, they say, then make them a less drop rate. Because that'd be one way to fix it. Don't have a 60% spawn rate of a paladin. Have it drop only 15-20% of the time. Make the spawns for those weapons lower, so when you do find one, not only is it an advantage, but you're that lucky to have it. I wish they would change the crate drops. There's been quite a few times you go fight the zombies, and all you get is perks and a grenade or something. It's dumb. Like anytime you complete the zombies or the care package that falls out of the sky, all those need to have tier 3 armor or a fully decked out weapon, especially the zombie ones, because you actually have to work for those. You have to kill all the zombies in Nuketown or Rivertown or the graveyard. You actually have to work for those. So if you're gonna take the 5-6 minutes it takes to kill those zombies, I think you should at least earn level 3 body armor or a fully decked out rampart or a SWAT or something that was worth the while. But if I go over there and open up, it's a Bowie knife and some perks. It's dumb. That pisses me off. I've done that more than one account where you're over there busting your ass trying to get that crate, and now you get some stinking perks. Anyway, enough about Blackout. We'll get back into more on that whenever Kevin gets on next episode. Anthem. This is the game that the vast majority of everyone's waiting on. February 22nd. It's coming out. 9 days. If you weren't able to play the beta, which I'm sure everybody did, you kind of know that it has that Destiny type feel to it. I think it's personally way better than Destiny. I've played Destiny 1, Destiny 2. I played them all, beat them all. But to me, this game seems like it has more potential. It has more gameplay versus, Destiny 2. You go through the game. You go through your raids and all that stuff, and then eventually all you're doing is rinse and repeat when it comes to those missions. I'm hoping that's not how Anthem becomes. I'm hoping it's more of a continuation. You just keep playing and playing. Top deal. We played probably 6 hours or more of the beta. I never got bored once. We even played a couple of the missions, the same mission over again, just to get the feel of the game. Every time you played it, something different. I think the chick that I play is called Storm, I believe it is. They're gonna nerf her within the first week. Guarantee it. They're gonna do something to that character because whenever you fly, obviously, your boosters get overheated and you fall back to the ground. You gotta wait a couple seconds and you can do it again. However, with her, once you're in the air and you start a battle, you start engaging a target, your jet boosters go up extremely slow. And when you pop your super, everything resets. So on one of the missions, we're fighting that big gigantic spider. I think it took us about 12, 14 minutes, and I was in the air the entire time. Just shooting the special every time I had it. Her other abilities with the grenades you drop down, and then shooting. I mean, it's a little ridiculous. So I can see a whole team, running that character just because it's that fun. Oh, we got that coming out, like I said, February 22nd. If you haven't played it, if you didn't get to play the beta, which it was free last week, so I'm sure everybody picked it up that wanted to play it, played it. But I'd definitely go out and grab that game just for the fact that it's going to be so much better than Destiny 2, and there's a lot of Destiny 2 fans out there that's that played the game and compared it and had the same feel, but I think it's going to be awesome. I was reading today, The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. It was a game in 1993 on the Game Boy Classic. Nintendo Switch announced they are going to remake this game. I never played this one because I was like 8 years old when it came out. But I've been watching some footage of it, and man, it looks fun. So that's going to be your next big Zelda game. I played Breath of the Wild by myself, beat the game all the way through. My son ended up deleting the game file because he didn't read what he was doing. And my daughter and my son ended up going back, and they ended up beating it again. And they went and found all the shrines. They went and done all the challenges they could. They done everything you could except all the seeds. Because let's face it, man, there's 999 of those guys. You only have to have like 350, I believe, though, to actually, or 400, I think it is, to actually level up all your stuff that you need to level up. But there is people out there that went the extra mile and actually pulled up the map and located all 999 of those seeds, and more power to you. I gave up after like 250, 300. I got tired of looking for them. I mean, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. You just literally have to go through the map walking around. And if you put the mask on, though, it kind of gives you a clue where it's at. But I mean, that map is massive for you just to walk around all day. And I don't know how they did it. It'd be interesting to see how they actually went and found all those seeds. But I believe there's one of the things in Breath of the Wild that shows you where you've been, so it kind of helps you out along the way when you're searching for those things. Like, I haven't been in this area at all, then more than likely there's going to be some seeds up in that area, so it's not too terrible. It would just take way too much time to go in there and do that by yourself, I think. Let's see what else we got going on. Not a lot. Just check out our website, backlogexposed.com. It's where all of our new stuff gets posted. You can find us on YouTube. We're still streaming on Twitch, Team War Gaming on Twitch. Come head us up on there. Follow the channel. You'll get the notification when we start live streaming. We try and get Kevin on there, but he's been pretty busy the last couple of weeks, so he hasn't been able to stream with us. I think he streamed one game with us last week. Mainly, it's just Team Ram Todd, myself. We try to get Kevin on, like I said, but he stays kind of busy down in Florida. He gets on every chance he gets. I would say probably tomorrow and Friday, the three of us will be on. I usually post it on Facebook and post it on Reddit before we get on. So all three of us will probably be on playing some Apex tomorrow and Friday. And then, of course, me and Adam's going to be playing Blackout duos like we always do, trying to get some more wins. If we can't get any wins, we're going to kill everybody we can, hopefully. Other than that, that is all we got for today. Another quick thing, sorry. LucidSound.com. Awesome headsets. That's what I'm using right now. I've just got the LS31s wireless for the PS4, Xbox One, and the PlayStation or the PC. Awesome headset, super comfortable, super durable. Battery life's awesome. If you're looking for a new headset, check out LucidSound.com. Use promo code TEAMEMAR, TEAMEMAR. Save 20%. Other than that, man, thanks for listening, guys. And next week we shall have Kevin back, so that should be fun. All right, thanks for listening.